The Young and the Restless, YNR, spoilers update for Monday, July 7th, reveals that Cane Ashby, Billy Flynn, will hint about a test for Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford. Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, will also go home while Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, gets bolder in her pursuit of Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller. In Nice, Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, will shut down Nikki Newman's, Melody Thomas Scott, attempt to descend the mountain with Adam and will insist on sticking around to plot Cane's downfall. However, Adam will be instructed to return home and hold down the fort. It'll be a good idea for Adam to monitor the situation and figure out more about Cane's agenda in Genoa City. Next on Monday's YNR episode, Cane will push Phyllis for a show of good faith. After Cane hints about proof of Phyllis's commitment, she'll be willing to do whatever he asks. Once Cane spots Damian Cane, Jermaine Rivers, picking a flower for Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, he'll put the rest of his conversation with Phyllis on hold. Cane will saunter over to Lily and point out that it's a beautiful day, but she'll act like he's ruined it with his presence. Back with Phyllis, she'll end up getting into a heated confrontation with Lily. After Lily suggests Phyllis doesn't belong there, she'll imply Phyllis is a bad mom for bailing on grieving Daniel Romalotti Jr., Michael Graziadei, to party. Phyllis will hold her own in this fight, but she'll eventually get rattled over Lily's mention of them being lab rats in a maze. Once Phyllis walks away, she'll head back to the train and realize Adam climbed up the mountain. Phyllis will be curious about the details of this Newman family meeting, but they'll make it clear that she's not part of it. Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, will take Phyllis back to the maze, where he'll make some admissions about Cane's huge plans in Genoa City. After Nick mentions some of Cane's major purchases and reveals that he went back to GC while they were all stranded, Phyllis will feign surprise. Phyllis will make a comment about Cane being Houdini and will downplay his agenda, but Nick will think it's a mistake to trust him. Once Nick tugs at Phyllis's arm to get her attention, he'll insist she has to pick a side. Nick will urge Phyllis to either take the risk of supporting Cane or help with the fight against him instead. As for Adam, he'll head back to Genoa City like Victor wants, so this will just be a quick trip to Nice. Back on the train, Audra will change out of her robe, while Kyle has a front row seat. After Audra prances around in her underwear during their meeting, they'll take their brainstorming session to the dining area next. Despite the business feud that Audra's pushing with Kyle, Lily and Damian will suspect there's more going on. Damian will voice concerns to Lily about Audra's relationship with Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, so Lily will be impressed over his devotion to his half-brother. Now that Lily has gotten to know Damian, she'll wonder how she ever doubted she could trust him. There'll be some hand-holding, just in time for Cane to catch a glimpse of Damian and Lily growing closer. Finally, Kyle will take Audra back to her train car, where they'll engage in some banter in the corridor and seem like they're inching closer to crossing the line. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Kyle may ultimately regret agreeing to come on this trip at all, so stay tuned for updates on all the scandalous news to come.